Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Georgia Southern Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Golden Eagles will kick it away first. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia Southern's offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Let's talk for a second about Georgia Southern and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the 2 top teams in the conference. These might be 2 of the better teams in the entire country. These 2 teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football, you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position. You hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Golden Eagles offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Trying play action. Hit as he throws. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Quick pass on the fly motion. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw again. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Golden Eagles will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7. There he goes. Ripping through the defense. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's his 2nd sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Dropping back, it's French. He'll throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Set to kick this one away.
Got a little space.
The return is tackled out at the 43. And your Georgia Southern Eagles will take over.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Makes one man miss. Got enough for the first down. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to run it. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team.
Coming up.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often.
That's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He started scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws for the tight end. There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a good spot.
How's it going, everybody, tonight? You guys having a good night?
Into the break here.
It all comes.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. With the catch, it's Heath. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Braxton.
Thanks, man.
That's caught, it's paid. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Back to throw time, running short in the half. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes.
Bringing it.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains.
I am playing on freshman difficulty because I want to have fun with the game.
Oh, they're after him. Makes the
And
heat.
I want to be able to show you guys cool things in the game, not me throwing interceptions every time. I literally suck at this game and anything other than freshman, which I don't know.
Quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. From the gun, running back gets to give. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And it's been a dynamite first half.
Let's go.
Right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's set it back to the guys.
Yeah, I get that. I tried to play like on Heisman before.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
I wouldn't think so, honestly. I don't know what the point of playing games that are so hard that you don't have fun.
Find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
He'll pull it on the read. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense.
Number 7. Appreciate you coming on my stream, though, and watching, honestly. I just like to chill and just play video games, post other stuff, other content on my page. Channel, I mean.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet run and good gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Finds some room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Eagles!
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march it down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Green Wave offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up by 21 over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got a man. It's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snaps. He's reading the coverage.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I just use it as a stress relief. I work security, and I was in the military, so I just decompress. I've been making YouTube videos since like 2007, so it's been a long time. I'm closing in on 1 million views on across my channel. I don't like to put money into it. I don't like to edit my videos. I put raw, just genuine, just everyday stuff. Jeez. Take the guy off him. That was a shutout. I really wanted to shut out.
You don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up 10.
Are you subscribed to your channel, man? Just so you know. I gave you a follow.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Well, I just got you a little bit closer.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives.
Oh, jeez.
Couldn't find much breathing room to return it from the interception.
Making some stupid mistakes.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB.
I think that was my only second interception in the whole year for this guy.
They all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with a pick.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back.
Yeah, if I can't lock it in on freshman difficulty, I should just not play this anymore.
Back in this game, it needs to start right now. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Oh, I got to stop the run.
Now a second half can really change everything.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
I think this is also the most points I've given up in a game.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ncaa. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving.
I'm only an assistant coach on this Georgia Southern team, so I'm trying to become a head coach.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Yeah, this is my first year.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gary. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to pass. It's French. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Looks as if
Thanks, everybody, for watching my stream tonight. It means a lot to me.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. Under fire. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on.
That sucks.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Now, with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be
no kidding.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's dragged down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to beat.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the stomping has commenced. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
On to attempt the try. Oh, and he missed it. And for a quick update,
You find the kicking like really bad in this game.
The American fellas, let's show you what's going down. Tulane is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in New Orleans for some time. They're up by 19 over East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Braxton. Grabbed in the middle, it's Montgomery. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll keep it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
These read option plays are very hard to stop. So you gotta have
Yeah, I have a hard time with it,
play that immediate
honestly.
Also, always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, what a move. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 for the 11.
Out here breaking ankles.
So much for this defense to think about. They've had strong side runs thrown. Now the counter.
I'm originally from Michigan, so I love Michigan.
These base runs too. So much offensive volume. This defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Eagles are moving quickly down the field. The give. And they're going to score again.
Well, I'm not going to be an offensive coordinator very long.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Briggs. And the returner will be brought down. 2 minutes now left in that.
Nice.
Running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Yeah, I wanted to play on like a small team and then build it up from there. Like it'd be,
Out of the gun, the
I think it's more realistic,
ran right through the defender, and now he's still
more realistic to start like as a coordinator in this game.
Needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
He'll pull it down. And
I made it to like year 16 in my dynasty last year.
You know what, Reese?
I was really trying to grind it, and then this came out, and I like this year better than last year.
And you can see it getting into the down.
he's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's French. Catch in the middle. It's Ncaa. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
When the football is thrown accurately, where I can catch it and be a runner after the catch, it makes all the difference in the world. I can keep that speed up. Now I can break tackles like you see here and go make big plays for my offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. At the 20, he's got space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
On the play. Second down.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here for Dave.
Yeah, casually breaking records, yep. (17-2) ratio, touchdown to interception. It's incredible. He's having a good year. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. All right, it's time to take this team down.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Here he comes from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
Thanks, guys, for joining my stream. If you like what you see, just like and subscribe.
Some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man down.
Man down.
Checked out. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week.
That was a worthless possession.
Chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Yeah, I see that. Thanks for that tip.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Fighting off the defender. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. The give to the back. Picks up the first down. They get him stopped, but the big gain
those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Walker. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. On the option, they'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They force the negative play. Now setting up fourth down.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's French. This time it's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Breaks into the open. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles. Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys, these quarterbacks. It's not the first play you have to play. You have to play the second play, the third play, because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then the next thing you know, you look up, and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
I don't know if I should have jumped in the end zone like that, being hurt. I got elbow bursitis. Oh, man.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Boom. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Bring in the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Quarterback running on the draw. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere.
I tried to juke on there. I didn't want to spin.
Backfield again. He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything.
Time will tell on that. Time will tell.
Get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Brown will throw it. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. It's a seam wide open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
3rd down and long.
I have big fingers, so like I always done Xbox controller back in the day with the Xbox buttons. Like, I didn't like that. It was way too big, and you would hit it all the time. But yeah, I just hit the middle button.
Push the file the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Wow.
The relationship between the QB and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what makes the nice touchdown.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great going into the end. Because
That was a really high throw.
Perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State.
Yeah.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Try to do something cool here.
The option look. Now the toss. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option. The quarterback, they've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in the
Going for it, boys.
Undeterred, 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tight end now in motion. Has to get there to move the sticks. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
And the Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Nice move there. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
I wouldn't say every night. I stream whenever I want to. I pretty much am retired. I work security, so I work like 16 hours a week. So I'm just chilling. But yeah, I stream a lot. I play all kinds of games. I have like 600 games in my collection.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much.
I play a lot of like story-driven games.
NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive.
Harold Halibut. I got the sword and the sword of the sea. What else? That's what I got on here right now.
Earlier sack. Off play action. Rushes on him. Got it in the middle of the pile. They're able to get him just shy of the 1st down marker.
Number 11 in formation to kick it away. It's a big yardage.
A low line drive and short kick. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That's it.
I play MLB The Show, but I'm not very good at it.
Out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff.
Wow, that was a horrible kick.
Defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Wiles. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
I feel that it's a hard game. Hitting the ball in MLB The Show is ridiculous.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't.
How's my audio been, by the way?
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change.
There he goes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay.
Is that better? I turned my TV down.
Today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a man. It's French. The short hands. It's Gary. Oh, what a cut! Ripping up a pretty good chunk of yardage. He got it out to the 41 with the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Gary. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gary. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job of committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Dropping back, it's French. Oh, they're after him. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Wisconsin is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. Not Bucky's finest day at the office. They're trailing by 17 to Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially
306 in Seattle. I live in Seattle.
This season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This
Have a good nap.
Did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Turns it on down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. To the ground with the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Oh, they blocked it.
After that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He fires one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. looking downfield, it's French. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry, guys.
Great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down.
If you're just joining, guys, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
And I get it. At this point in the 2nd half, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups.
Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defenders everywhere as he is stopped for a loss of 5. The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. It's still a 17-point cushion.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's French. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Trying play action. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the punishment has been extended. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Amos. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Oh, a lot of space. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas. And they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. Good job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the 2 and cut this to a 2-possession game. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent.
Getting that dub.
Rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jess.
You guys want to see me play another one? Does anybody want to watch me play another game? I'm actually getting really tired, so I'm going to probably call it a night. Thanks, guys, for coming on the stream. It's much appreciated. If you like what you see, just like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys.